Good morning, afternoon, or evening, again, depending on where you are and what time it is there. My name is Casey Casmart, and this is my Unit 4 journal entry. And in this journal entry, we will be going over where to find quality information sources, which is quite a big topic, so we'll be breaking it down into three subcategories of where can you find good sources, what is fact and what is opinion, and what makes an opposing viewpoint, which are still pretty big topics, so I'll break them down a little further. Where can you find a good source? It used to be that you would have to go through a library, sift through a bunch of books, and it would probably take close to all day. Now, with a few keyword searches through Google or the Purdue Library, you can find really an article on just about anything. However, the big problem there is finding true articles when you Google it. All websites have an ending. It's usually .3 letters. Now, the ones you want to look for are .gov for government, .mil for military, or .edu for education. These are usually peer-reviewed and double-checked, and if you don't believe them, you can always just Google the information they're presenting on your subject. The ones to avoid are .com for company, .net for network, and .org for organization. .com or company will always have something that provides them as being the best 99% of the time. You can always Google it, and it may even come back as true. .net or networking can be usually edited by the people in that network. And while this may be a group of doctors, it may also be a group of people pretending to be doctors. But again, you can Google it to verify it. Find it from a more reliable source. .org, however, will be an organization, and they will usually be biased towards their own cause, and therefore aren't the best of people to go with. Next, we'll move on to what is fact and what is opinion. Now, if I were to tell you that the amount of oxygen in the air in this room is 21%, that is a fact. If I were to tell you, I feel like it's about 30%, that's 30%. That's some good O2. Well, that comes off as an opinion, and it's not true. And a lot of that has to do with how you present it. When I say this air is made of 21% oxygen, that sounds like a fact. Sounds like something that's verifiable. When I say I feel, it becomes an opinion. So when I say I feel, I think, or I believe, it's coming off as an opinion. And the last big thing that we're going to look at is what makes a good opposing viewpoint. Opposing viewpoints are usually facts that indicate kind of the opposite of what you're trying to get across. So when I say I feel, or the oxygen in this room is about 21%, well, while in this room it is, if I were on the top of Mount Everest where air is thinner and there's less oxygen, it might be closer to 15%. And that's a good opposing viewpoint. And with that, I'm going to wrap up my Unit 4 journal, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.